The Sex Pistols album. We were a disgruntled, disappointed generation. Protest was in our blood. We were too young to party in the Technicolor Dreams swinging 60s. Ours was an Abigail's party in shades of brown and orange, in brine nylon, accompanied by Demis Roussos. The story in all the press was of a bunch of foul-mouthed jobs with no musical talent, deliberately stirring up trouble. My suspicion was that they were a publicity machine, assembled by fashionistas to sell cheap tat to ones they saw coming a mile off. A friend of mine bought the Anarchy in the UK single the day it came out, almost as if he knew it would soon be deleted. It was shockingly good. Well played and well constructed, with subtle modulations and well performed solos. The lyrics were not as offensive as John Lennon's Working Class Hero. References to the Troubles were not as shocking as Paul McCartney's band single. But, and not for the last time, the great British public had been manipulated. Then we had God Save the Queen, released to coincide with the Silver Jubilee, and we basked in the outrage in our straight jeans that we had tried so hard to wear out at the knee. Finally we were blown away by the pop-rock excellence of Pretty Vacant. The fourth single should have been EMI. There were stories in the rock press that the Pistols were working on a song with a very problematic title, but what came out was Holidays in the Sun. A song written after Glenn Matlock had left, which seemed to use all the tricks from the songs he wrote, riffs, solos and key changes, but added to that was the main riff, which is uncannily like the Jam's first single, which had come out well before that. The problematic title had been reduced to an unnecessary reference to Belsen. It is said that to mention Hitler is to lose an argument, and references to concentration camps in a song about tourism smacks purely of all publicity is good publicity. Likewise the album title. Of the other tracks on the album, Submission stands out as being a bit different. No Feelings is classic Pistols. It was a song that they had played in a nihilistic trio along with No Future, which became God Save the Queen, and Iggy and the Stooges' No Fun. On a day in December 1977, I had a choice of events to attend. It was the day of my work's Christmas party, and I also had a ticket to see the Sex Pistols at Brunel University in Uxbridge. I saw enough of the disappointing gig as I felt was sufficient to be able to claim I was there, and headed off to Barclays Bank in Uxbridge to the party, in the hope of a dance or even a snog with the bank manager's secretary. I had watched punk die. But whatever the intentions of the Sex Pistols management, we still had three of the greatest rock singles ever. The fact that the album as a whole never lived up to my expectations is probably that my expectations were too high. I fully understand how people come into it as a whole after its release, have a greater love of it. The album by the Sex Pistols.